This is gonna be fun. Anywho, let's actually try to get into this. Back into this. To the lower levels, I guess.
It's a mess here. How are we supposed to find the movement pieces?
Try to think from the perspective of the one who concealed them.
Shami, I see you came over to the clock app.
From here.
It's late, I'm gonna go. Alright,
Safe.
get some good rest.
Safe. Really?
Well, I didn't expect this either.
I'm going to sleep. Yep, go get some rest.
Echo
Thank you sure
breeders.
for Shami for sharing the live and the likes over there. On
Stay
TikTok?
on guard just in case they break out and attack.
They won't. They're not fully developed yet.
You were saying.
Ching sounds be beautiful.
Oh. What was that you said?
We wither together. Absolute futility. Where's rejoicing?
There we go.
Are we there yet?
Doop 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 doop. Well, that's not great.
We should each go our own way.
You want to act alone?
Fenrico likely hid the two music sheets separately to stall us.
True. That makes sense. That would make sense.
You're wondering if this was all a setup to trap you.
BAB gonna migrate? Okay. Sorry, in the middle of a very challenging count. I'll be yapping in a bit. That's perfectly fine, man. I can't be sure what's happening in the Lost Beyond. The timing is too convenient. Can't be sure what's happening.
Now I'm even more certain. Fenrico wanted us separated.
Hello, motherfucker.
What's up,
If
Shamir?
he could craft a snare for us to walk into, why wouldn't he?
True. They've got a point.
Together waste time. But if we're separated, the fragile trust between us could crumble in an instant. Doubt, dispute, hesitation. Such ruinous trappings follow us disquietly to our graves. That's his plan.
You are fairly close to those lasers.
But I won't let him win. Will you?
What do you mean by this?
It's tied to my power and the only support I have in my weakened state. Even if we're apart, you'll still hold my fate in your hand.
Ah. So we're in control now. Do you trust me with this?
Staying here will get neither of us what we want.
I mean, yeah, but still.
Don't keep me waiting.
Again, mixed signals with her. How I'm doing? I'm doing all right. Bit of a tiring day, but not too bad. We're gonna fight you. You guys are gonna come alive. Yeah, I knew it.
As expected. The wicked will face judgment.
They're dealt with. I can deal with you.
Hopefully this helps. Pointless.
Ta-da!
This device looks the same as the ones I saw earlier. It's a bit tricky without a guide.
Not if I'm here.
Oh, hi, Abby.
Did you sleep well?
Didn't expect you to be here.
Feeling great. But where are we now? So many twists and turns. It's making me dizzy.
Let's figure this out together.
Roger, Roger.
He just went Roger, Roger.
The wicked. The wicked.
Okay, there we go. Hi, Zero. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Hey, hold on. Give me a minute to do your shout out. Hey, I had a feeling you were gonna read into me. It's been a little bit. How was the bit of Woolhaven I missed? How are you enjoying the Woolhaven DLC? I love it. Yeah.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Shall you do the same? I forgot to do this. Boop, yeah. No, spell it wrong. There we go. Yeah. Oh, if you need to raid and run zero, by all means, go straight for it. Go do whatever post stream stuff you need to do. We're just simply playing WuWa, getting through the story. To the raiders, hello, my name is Agent Storm. I'm a wolf. Have a good stream. Thank you. I am a wolf who disconnect, and we should be back. We back? How are we back? The worst time for a DC to happen. Ow. Okay, so we're back. Like I was saying, we're back. Thank you. Honestly, I forgot where I was in that. Anyway, we're playing WuWa. If it's not your first time here, and you did enjoy last time, do consider following. Every follow helps. Yeah. Okay, well, Shamir just redeem a random viewer attack. Not gonna lie, kind of afraid what that's gonna end up being. Ooh, a chest.
Remnants of the past.
You hit me with a feathered pillow. Hey, why? Thank you for liking live and thank you for following me. I don't know why you did so, but thank you.
Ha! That wasn't so tough. See? We made it out.
You were about to pass out.
No way. Something.
Come on. We need to find the music
Why?
piece.
Why not?
Huh? What music piece?
Yay.
It's a long story.
All right,
Oh, I
then.
almost
Keep
just
an eye out.
ran right past this.
Make sure you fill me in later.
Oh, come on. I want to okay. You always want violence, Shamir. There we go. Third time's the charm. Dum-dum-dum-bum-bum. This feels like it's gonna be a fight. Or a cutscene. Oh, are we gonna swap over to the other side?
Why are there so many tacit discords?
Look, this can take care of them.
Almost messed up that timing.
She's probably safe for now. Let's go.
There we go. Well, it was great to see that you're feeling the good vibes, Shamir.
Oh, check out all this stuff. We might find the music piece here.
I doubt it, but okay.
The frequencies in retroact rain are essentially purer and more stable remnant energy. This shows potential. The human consciousness retained within the rain
That's interesting.
is too weak, resulting in only brief, repetitive fragments. Retroact rain is unpredictable and cannot independently form tacit discords or echoes capable of maintaining human consciousness on a large scale. Research terminated. Recording.
Oh, that's not fun.
Lova.
Oh, Frolova was the quarter on that? Okay. That's not fun, I guess. Interesting, but not fun. I am real quickly just fixing my compressors I have set up since Mel just finally decided to add compressors. So I just need to adjust them so that they actually activate whenever I'm talking more often. Which I think they are. Or at least the one that I have for game capture is. I will have to do so for the rest of them also. God damn it. You know, I'm going to start I haven't done it yet. Or I haven't posted one yet, but I'm going to start taking clips now. Every time you guys start doing those redeems, especially the viewer attack, especially viewer attack and the Tangia redeems, and just start doing day one of just posting how my chat abuses me. Alright, anyway.
Tacit discords generated by the dark tide consist of fragmented frequencies intensely fused together. These subjects lack self-awareness. The collective consciousness formed through fusion is entirely shaped.
There's gonna be a lot of them this time, isn't there?
The dark tide cannot sustain or preserve original human consciousness. Research terminated. Recorder Frolova.
Yeah. So she was a scientist over here. Or a researcher, at least.
Artificial sonorospheres.
You got channel
short
points,
duration,
bro. I remember the
unstable.
cheese slap.
Additionally,
Oh god.
the influence of fortes can cause unintended changes to them. Creating a large, stable sonoro capable of sustaining a reality for all would entail significant costs. Additionally, the process would demand the sustained application of my resonance ability. This research direction has gained solid support and will continue. Recorder Furlova.
No.
These records all link to the wave-worn phenomenon.
Why did Furlova even study this?
There's a pattern here. She was searching for a way to preserve human consciousness. And if Enrico's recording is real, who exactly was she trying to save when she created the Lost Beyond?
That's a really solid
Is that
question.
starting something?
Oh, hi.
Looks like the music piece is nearby. Wind howls, unfettered by bounds. The wicked will face judgment.
I saw this. Come on. I got it.
Ugh. Is that Furlova?
She's talking to someone, but I can't tell who. Anyway, let's
Interesting.
keep going.
Very, very interesting.
Here it is. We should bring it back.
Back? What do you mean?
We need to rendezvous with Furlova.
I don't know what's going on between you two, but maybe you should do this yourself.
Why?
Her frequency smells off.
Off? It's safer for you to stay in my tacit mark and keep watch. This place is unstable, and the Thenodian is still at work.
Copy that. Be careful out there.
Oh, so now we play as Furlova, but we can't attack. Because she doesn't have her thing.
Music to my ears.
Well, wasn't that clever? Oh, we're only back here. Because that's where... Because this is the thing we pushed the tacit discords off. What are you plotting? Why this evil eye emotes?
I didn't expect you to act. More guards and watchful eyes. I must find another way.
Well, that's another way.
The more watchful the eyes, the louder their fear sings to me. There, my way out. When the
How do
melody
they not
beckons,
hear you?
their eyes Others may
Rap
turn
line.
away, and in the hush, the shadow slips through. Well then, show me how you conduct your symphony. Shall we let the music begin?
I mean, okay, so we just caused a diversion. That's all. God damn it, not the cat slaps again.
What significance will you grant them?
For Lova, in a bit of trouble,
Don't show yourself with her face, Grand Architect.
Oh? But you used to like it when I was like this.
Why are you here?
I promised you, didn't I? To let the elegy from the beyond sing here and see us reborn again. The frequency in your eye. It hurts, doesn't it? So many voices, so many cries, all echoing in your head. I know you can bear it, just like you always have. With your half-human, half-tacit Discord body, can anything even hurt you? Or kill you? But your mind. I don't want you to feel all that pain. And now, the game has changed. After what happened in Septimont, Augusta's made her move.
Disdaining fortune, with its power clutched in our grasp before its fall, we shall wield it and call forth every forgotten soul. That was your promise to me. But without Leviathan's power of unity, I can no longer grant them all a rebirth within the beyond.
But you still can. You're saving us now. I just want you to finish Cristoforo's plan first. The seabed is in chaos. Now isn't the best time to bring us back. Merging reverberations with tacit discords. Keeping our consciousness alive while creating new vessels for us. Don't you want more time to make it perfect? A true revival, done the right way.
Even if I agreed to help you first, he would never allow it. He would fight to the end to stop us.
The Beyond is merging with you. Once you gain the strength to open that gateway, you can keep him there.
Hydra or Daisy, you dick!
Hey, will hydrate Zero.
Oh,
Thank you.
you're hesitating. Is that moment you two shared really more important than us?
You misunderstand. A seat in the Beyond has always awaited him. Trapping him now changes nothing. In the end, he will fulfill his promise to me there.
Hurry up, Furlova. The Beyond is holding on to you tighter and tighter. I'm scared you won't have much time left.
So Furlova is half human, half tacit discord.
The stars never blink. The sun never sets.
When can we leave?
No, I can't do it. I can wait, but when can we?
Silence. I need silence.
Frolova, when this piece is truly complete, I'll come back.
Is that a promise?
Yes. No matter where I am, I'll return. Every promise matters. Once I make one, I'll see it through. No matter the cost.
Oh, Frolova! Don't forget! We're off to the neighboring city tomorrow.
Frolova, could you tell us the story behind that tune you're conducting?
Frolova, we need a promise. Friends forever, through thick and thin. Neither of us will ever leave the other behind.
Frolova, reverberations from human death are destined to disperse or distort. If they become tacit discords, they're no longer human.
What I couldn't do back then, I can make happen now. Your bones will no longer be marrowless. Your blood will no longer be cold.
Frolova, keep living. We long to be by your side.
Frolova, I've faith that the melody you weave with your baton will change the world one day.
It's so interesting.
Yes, it will. The world is but a symphony of resonating frequencies.
This is so
Humans may
interesting.
fall to be tacit discords, and tacit discords may rise again as humans. There is no divide between us. I have long erased that line. So can everyone else. When did he come? That chaos clouded my mind. Did I just...
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Engaging intercept protocol. Target
Okay.
locked. Initiating eradication sequence.
A lot of QuickTime events.
Am I orchestrating the right way?
You have a talent for it.
Target location updated. Entering advanced eradication mode. Detecting frequent target location updates. Entering super advanced eradication mode.
Okay, I just cut water. I just parted the sea. Okay.
The elevator. We need another way up.
That was something.
Then let's make the quake spread further, shall we?
No, what do you mean by that?
Did you touch something? What caused the explosion?
That's a very good question.
Fenrico tied the music piece to the security system.
Yeah, that would make sense.
He'd blow up all the energy
That
he
would
had
make
just
sense.
to stop us. He's really putting everything into this.
May he enjoy the music we prepared for him.
Alright, time for this.
Here. As we agreed. Can you still orchestrate?
Of course. I'll leave the rest of the orchestration to you.
Why?
Are the changes here truly coming from the shifts in the melody? Are there hidden plans woven into these pieces? For all your little doubts, taking the conductor's baton yourself is the only way you'll believe in what's unfolding here. And that's how we move forward.
Alright, I'll wrap up the orchestration then. Sorry, I'm real quickly doing one thing. Just real quickly. Okay. You. Bup, 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 bup. Okay. That should fix that. Hopefully. No, just want some of the automod stuff. Just readjusting values. So that certain things can still happen. And it won't be like a major issue. Anyway, there we go. A 1, a 2, a 3. Orchestrate. Oh, I forgot it was this. I wish that was so much harder, but it wasn't. Yeah, I'm good. Everything's good now. Hi, kitty. I see you over there on TikTok. Or at least I see that you joined over there on TikTok.
What significance will you grant them?
See, I missed this. I just want to go do the thing. There's one over there too. I didn't explore when I should have explored. Whatever. I can always do that off camera in the background.
I bet Fenrico never imagined these pipelines would end up making our lives easier.
This place depends on them to transport energy across the site.
Pipelines to transport energy. That means more noticeable frequency fluctuations around them, huh?
Exactly.
Surprise Shrine here is not trying to catch the Clamperl right now. Why do you feel like this pipeline is going to just break?
We should be landing around the gym's location, right?
Correct.
From what the Order's pursuer said, Fenrico will have his men guarding it.
Even the most unpredictable story will one day welcome its conclusion. And when that moment comes, we must act. That will also be the time when you can turn your blade against me.
Friendly reminder to anyone who hasn't interacted since the start of the stream to interact with the stream in some way, shape, or form, so that you can be counted as an actual viewer and not as a bot viewer. This is mainly for Twitch chat rather than TikTok chat. But if you're on TikTok, likes and everything, they will help push my stream out more. Okay.
This wasn't part of the plan, was it?
Interesting.
No, someone interfered. I've never been here before.
Oh, then we better find a way out quickly.
Dear brothers and sisters, you who stand before us shall be an irreplaceable force in Rinicita's salvation. Let us join together to spread light to all and face the divine ordeal in unity.
Are you one of Fenrico's acolytes?
Come, join us. Offer your prayers to the holiest sacred land. Amidst your endless research, do not forsake your faith. Never forget, they are always watching.
There's no light in their eyes. Just emptiness. And blind devotion.
These fanatics can give you no answers.
Why are there so many ensnared acolytes here? Let's check out what's happening.
Nice work, your animation on completing proof of a hero.
Brothers and sisters, if your resolve is firm, step forward. The sacred pilgrimage awaits. Remember, only the devoted shall receive their blessings.
These acolytes seem more fervent than the last group.
To find the exit, we must play along. How about a simple disguise, dear acolyte?
Let's do it.
Oh, great Sentinel, please grant us mercy for our sins. Oh, forgiving Sentinel, grant us serenity.
This is just Simon Says. Or Monkey See, Monkey Do.
Sentinel of ages, make us whole. grant us serenity. Oh, great Sentinel, please grant us mercy for our sins.
I know we're doing a disguise, but this is very... Ah!
Oh, Sentinel of ages, make us whole.
Okay. Is that it?
How do we lead people to worship you? We guide them closer to your boundless grace. How do we lead people to believe in you? We let them touch your very soul. Come closer. Reach out your hand until you walk with them.
Oh god, Shamir, what is it? What are you planning to do?
Inscription on the altar. I am no longer them. I will lead the people forward. Imperator's statue is gone. Is this Fenrico's ambition? The next line reads, "It reminds us that the Sentinel walks with us, illuminating our path with wisdom." The Sentinel. Could this lantern be the very one Napoli II used? The one imbued with the Sentinel's power that allowed him to repel the dark tide? That lantern wasn't real. Where am I?
Great question. I have no idea. I couldn't care less about her.
He wants to trap us here forever.
Furlova?
I'm here. Do what I said.
Okay, so I have to use the orchestration thing.
Take the red gate.
No, come on. My thumbs hurt. I wouldn't be surprised. I never pressed tab, so I don't know why it ended up doing that. There we go.
Was that reality or an illusion?
Does it matter? Let's move forward. Music to my ears.
Is this another orchestration altar? It looks different from the one before.
The principles should be the same.
I'll check the surroundings for clues while you handle the orchestration. It'll be faster that way.
Sure.
Alright, well that's another cheese slap. Lovely. Divinity must be whole no matter where the divine power scatters. I shall lead it back. I'll pursue their enemies until every last fragment of divine power is reclaimed to the paradise where the consciousness of people shall dwell secretly. When the divinity returns, it shall be the day we walk towards unity and light once more. Okay.
Are we there yet?
Being evil's exhausting. Why do I forget? Why do I forget? I forget. The erosion of time or some deeper ailing. I must inscribe these secrets. I must remember the dark tide descending from the sky is the divine ordeal. It is born from the shadows of our hearts, twisting faith to fuel its unjust force of destruction. The unfathomable darkness has long shackled the Renugesi, subconscious mind, blinding them to the true righteous path. On this journey of survival, the weight of the martyr's sacrifice has become unbearable. People cannot perceive what lies beyond their own consciousness. Yet I, who have glimpsed the truth, must use external force to restore the Renegesi to their true and complete selves. From among the faithful, a powerful harbinger shall arise, bring forth both life and annihilation from the dark tide into this world. Only by striking down this harbinger, by descending into the depths of the darkness and using their power to merge all the trapped souls into my own body, can I lead them all away from the dark tide. The safe, the undisturbed, lost beyond shall be our new sanctuary. There these souls shall find rest. When tens of thousands of restored spirits unite as one to form a fortress of unshaken faith, believing together that it shall not come, then it will cease to exist. Unity is our soul deliverance from the divine ordeal. Should the path falter, remember the lantern endures. It will give you to the truth. It'll guide you to the true light.
Unity is the sole deliverance from the divine ordeal. That's why Fenrico fought to keep Raguna from falling into discord. But the record says darkness has long shackled Ragunese's subconscious. Only by defeating this harbinger, descending into the depths of darkness, and bringing back all trapped souls can the dark tide be resisted. So that's why he's after the gem in the beyond. He intends to use them to house the Ragunese subconscious and fend off the dark tide. The acolytes we encountered, they were probably the martyrs who tried and failed. Could he really have come up with the solution entirely on his own? Gathering everyone's consciousness and keeping them in some sanctuary. But when I compare this to the information I found before, the handwriting is the same, but the viewpoints contradict each other. That recording I found earlier also mentioned Fenrico giving conflicting orders to the acolytes at times. He doesn't strike me as indecisive. He must have noticed these inconsistencies himself. That's why he left these notes in the lantern, as reminders to himself. What other force is at play here? The path of salvation he's chosen might not be as perfect as he thinks. From among the faithful, a powerful harbinger shall arise, bringing both life and annihilation from the dark tide into this world. This harbinger, who does that refer to?
I don't know, nor do I care.
All right, let's move on. There's an opening below. We might find a way out there.
Hey, let's go, Shamir, catching the Makuita.
Will the approaching sounds be beautiful enough? Absolute futility.
Nice job. Ooh, cutscene.
Oh, sinful dream. Why do you disturb this tranquil slumber? The weeping child lingers no more. Instead, she raises her hand and claims that vaporous drop.
Verlova's gone.
Where the fuck are we now?
She used to teleport to cut and run? And no point in dwelling on that. It won't change anything. Are they the Order's echoes? What are they searching for? Could this be the lost beyond Verlova mentioned? Did she open the gateway here because she sensed the Order's intrusion? It seems they haven't found the gem yet. I'll take them down first.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, we should look at that. Whole new area.
One more time.
God, that's just an overpowered ability.
Where am I? It doesn't look like anywhere in Rinicita. It's inhabited.
Is it quite far from here? How long will the journey take?
Well, now, I can't say for sure.
Sure. As long as the bags are packed, it should go smoothly enough.
Frolova, you're here.
Did you forget something, dear?
You brought the violin we gifted you. Play it with all your heart, won't you? Are you bet we'll be cheering.
Take our music to the grandest of stages. I can't wait to see how the crowd takes to it.
Let's have one last rehearsal when I return.
Frolova, I brought you some pastries. Have them on the road. But don't you get crumbs on your dress. You've got to look just as stunning as the others at the concert.
All right, I hear you.
Oh, you look so beautiful today. I wish I could capture this moment for you.
Thank you, Melissa, for dressing me up.
Actually, your mother prepared it. She never really minded your performance, not deep down. She's just upset because you've never been so far from her before. And promise us now, don't be causing us worry. Let us know you've made it there safely, okay?
I will. And I'll bring back the applause when I return. On that day, I'll stand by her side, apologize, and tell her everything. But for now, Mrs. Leia, it's time to set out.
Excuse me. Is Frolova going to a concert?
Sorry. Who are you?
Oh, I've come looking for a gem.
A gem? What are you talking about?
Maybe Frolova knows.
Me? I've never heard of it. Sorry, but you must have the wrong person. We haven't met before, have we?
What? She thinks we've never met?
You're in the past, numbskull.
All right. No time to dawdle. We should head off now.
No one here knows about the gem. I should look elsewhere.
You know, I just want to do this to where I can collect my dailies. Or the rest of my dailies, I should say.
Hey, Surfer, you're a whiner.
What? What? I have no idea. What? Hold on, I'm gonna replay that because there's a good chance that just broke. Give me a second. Where's Tangia?
Hey, Surfer, you're a whiner.
Why is it saying it like that? It's just a wiener. Just, yo, what's up, Arcana? How you doing? That's so weird.
Hey, Surfer, you're a whiner.
That was... Wait, I can't refund you the points. I don't know how I could refund you the points, because that was just sad. It really was, yeah. Welcome back, Volt Pack from the ads over on Twitch. Hopefully y'all didn't get any random AI ads. Because I can't refresh the source either in this by the looks of it. That's weird. I might have to... I don't know.
Acer Gerthuros, how kawaii your fathering, eh?
What? Yeah, so that's broken. That is 100% broken. Ooh, that's not fun. Alright, I think for now I'm just gonna disable that interaction. Because when I'm hearing it through in the Tangia stuff, it doesn't sound like that. That's so weird. TTS, bro. Yeah. This tour led me to a friend. He understood the true emotions woven into my music, and before I knew it, I was sharing stories of my homeland. I told this stranger everything without restraint, and somehow I felt lighter. He listened as though he truly understood. What experiences allowed him to understand such despair. I hope to see him again at the next concert. I want to know more about his story and what he meant by starting over. Trick down, he didn't come. Pero, he didn't come. Mendon, he didn't come. Skirob, he didn't come. Dolores, he didn't come. Henart, he didn't come. Kohler, he didn't come. He will never come. One, prayed to the divinities that they would come and restore everything. Failed. 2, sought experiments on rebirth and immortality. Failed. 3, research for life and Wayborn phenomenon. Failed. 47 failed. 84 failed. 126 failed. 132 failed. 189 failed. Failed. Why did I fail again? I saw Triss again. I now have a direction, a new anchor. Maintaining this balance of using each other is the next best, as each other's the best outcome.
The attempts recorded here line up with the research notes for Lova left behind.
Aye.
Could this be her home?
God damn it.
The friend she mentioned meeting at the concert.
Still have reliable cheese
must
left
be
though.
Very important to her. But what does a new anchor mean? Who is she using? And who's using her?
None shall stop the final Cadenza.
Frolova? That was her voice. I'm sure of it. But why can't I reach her? I won't find any more answers here. I should check somewhere else. Why are there so many tacit discords now? Where is everyone?
They're not
Are they hiding in
attacking.
their homes?
Did you forget something?
Run! Run! This place will soon be devoured!
Tacit discords that can talk, but don't attack humans.
Can't escape. No.
What are you running from?
Let's practice the performance. Yummy!
Why do these tacit discords sound like the people from earlier?
Hi, Book. I see you over there.
Insane? It can't be possible. They looked indistinguishable from real people. I didn't notice anything off at all. Wait. Frolova said there's no divide between humans and tacit discords, and their frequencies could merge. Merge.
Ow.
I see now. She wants to use the gem to fuse the bodies of tacit discords with human consciousness, bringing them back to life.
Have fun playing
She's
WuWa
trying to
Storm.
fulfill
I gotta go do
desires
homework.
always
Okay.
haunted her.
Good luck with your homework.
That's
Remember to stay hydrated and don't forget to eat something.
given their unstable nature. These reverberations have never truly become human again.
So, this is a very interesting turning point to this story. At least for this part, because we're learning more about a character than anything.
Why do you keep alone?
I forgot his voice was that deep. Frolova.
Of what sorriest thoughts do your companions make, clinging to what should have died with them? All life in this world has already died. No, this isn't irreversible. I won't simply succumb to it. I searched everywhere, but why can't I find it? Tell me, have you found it?
Found what?
My violin.
Violin?
My ambition. My companion. The most precious gem among all that I have. I can't lose it. But where could it be? It must be waiting for me.
The most treasured gem.
I won't leave without it.
Looks like this place isn't entirely under her control. Could that violin be a sign she left behind? It's a very high def violin.
Frolova, this is your debut in this city. Are you sure about this? But taking the stage in a dress of mourning and playing an elegy?
I am certain. I want my melody to sink into the very bones of this earth, so that they hear my return loud and clear.
All right. I respect
Hold
your
in the
decision.
water by the grate. by the great
Time's
nothingness.
almost up. I'll inform the orchestra.
Yeah, that happens. It's not. It's not the first time, huh? Oh, we're in first person. That's interesting. Should I keep moving forward? I can. Very interesting. I feel like we would be going back. Oh, I can't turn around. Did I fuck it up? Did my curiosity just kill me? There we go. It wouldn't let me turn around all the way like that. Why? You.
The maiden, unable to fully govern herself, still becomes a thread in your grand tapestry. Manipulating reality behind her back, reviving the Threnodian's lingering power within her, through the progression of a tale. That's now nearly impossible.
Ah, but at the very least, we have affirmed her resilience and stability after the merging. That alone offers invaluable insight into our research sample. If we allow the story to unfold, we may have the chance to further destabilize Cartathea and mold her into the Threnodian.
Do you not hear Rova on our heels? And you're willing to gamble everything on a mere chance to deliver what the Grand Architect desires?
So eager to witness the Beyond's completion at the seabed.
Why not nudge Septimon's plot just a little? Use your original plan to mask our true purpose. The Resonator's second awakening, the attempts to merge with the divinities, these are but advancements for individuals. Why not place our wager on ordinary souls instead? The moment is ripe.
Worry not. Whatever the Grand Architect promised for your plan, I have already accepted. Your actions aren't at odds with our ultimate goal. We need only ensure that the Threnodian's lingering power remains firmly within our grasp.
Cristoforo hands the script to you.
The two divinities have been entwined for centuries. To sever them is no simple task.
Without them, the lost beyond will fail to take its destined form.
Their power is bound to faith. Only by deepening the people's beliefs can we ensure a successful separation of the divinities. Yet, I have devoted much time assisting with your endeavor. Tell me, what will you offer in return?
Primus Fenrico, there's no need for pretense before me. You have already gained much from this grand design, have you not? Speak freely. What is it that you desire?
Travelers from far and wide, a grand celebration upon us. Such a convergence invites chaos, and I fear for Raguna's stability.
I see your concern. Very well. Allow me to lend a hand.
Oh. Are these outsiders also important to you?
No, I simply noticed a new variable on the list. Perhaps this is no misfortune at all. If my understanding is correct, no one would be more determined to sever those two divinities than him. He may be the final cadenza heralding a new chapter for this world.
That wasn't very enthusiastic. Yeah, because you slapped me with cheese. Why should I be enthusiastic about it?
The Threnodian's awakening has slowed. Could the Midnight Rangers have caused this?
Soft cries will never command its attention. The ceaseless tolling of funeral bells, the restless wails of lost souls. How could it continue its slumber? It's only a matter of time before its eyes open.
Oh. So, he's made his move.
No wonder.
He's in the Gorges of Spirits. Care to witness it firsthand?
No need. For now, he has nothing to offer me.
At least it wasn't. Yeah, I don't want the cheese touch.
I will remain here and listen to what the
With
people
moldy
have to say.
cheese.
Staying behind to merge reverberations with the Tacit Discord's bodies. Don't you need Leviathan's power for that?
Just a few simple orchestrations. I alone will suffice. What Leviathan shall carry is all that stands behind me.
Huh. Well then, I'll go see what this big shot is really made of.
Don't underestimate him. Excessive improvisation will disrupt the original composition. You do remember your task, don't you? What we seek lies in the depths of Jinzhou.
Again, I love it when they connect back past events. This is so interesting because it's just connecting back past events and everything. Oh my god. Take the freshest craft cheese to throw at you. The real cheese is not for throwing. Yeah, okay. You know, at least you're throwing the more expensive name brand processed crappy American cheese. Also, a friendly reminder to anyone who's currently watching, who hasn't interacted in a little while, to interact in some way, shape, or form so that you guys can be counted as actual viewers and not as bots. Boop.
your performances? All smooth, I hope?
Huh? Look over there! What's that?
Oh God.
Granny Leia.
That's so interesting.
Miss Frolova, mind sharing the story behind that piece you conducted? I hear there's been some talk about some ancient forbidden compositions discovered recently, supposedly written by a musician who shared your name. Wouldn't you know? There are all sorts of strange rumors about those pieces. Word is, they were so depressing they'd drag anyone already on the edge right down to despair.
Ooh, that's not fun.
Luring people to their ruin. That's why they disappeared from history, they say. So, any chance this composer might be related to you?
An interesting story, sir. Unfortunately, interesting stories aren't of concern to someone like me.
The music you conducted was sensational. Oh, it was so graceful and ethereal. Oh, every note was pure magic, striking deep into the soul. I was so lucky to attend this concert, Miss Frolova. I'm already one of your biggest admirers.
Thank you.
That was just so interesting. What's that book?
You didn't clap.
Perhaps a silent mourning is more suitable for such a depressing piece.
You're the first to say you found sorrow in it.
So, what were you mourning for?
For
Yes, this is Wuthering Waves. Abby is in this game. Yes.
the tribulation of survival.
Also, thank you for all the likes on the live.
The sorrow
And hopefully,
of
how
it is
have you
more than
been?
that.
What makes you think that?
It felt uniquely authentic, like it came from something real.
Do you know how this concert hall came to be? It was built upon the remains of an ancient town
an ancient town.
Yes, an insignificant one. A tiny grain of sand in the long course of history. No divine blessings, no kindly fate. Only desperate hands clinging to life. Despite their struggle, this town was swallowed by a disaster, erased along with the entire civilization in the blink of an eye. Those good people's lives expired before the flowers in their caps, dying before they sickened. And the land beneath our feet turned to ashes, bereft of its former laughter and joy. Sighs, groans, shrieks that rend the air. And no, nothing. That was the way the world ended. Not with a bang, but a whisper.
That's
However,
very interesting.
for some reason, one person survived.
You.
She drifted through the ruins, searching for signs of life, only to find none. On and on she walked. Yet no matter how far she strayed, she could never escape that pit of death. Tell me, do you think this lone survivor suffered more than the dead?
Maybe.
Beneath this concert hall lies the story that gave birth to this melody. I wove her burden into the composition to release it for her. I still remember the words she could never let go of. Why is our world like this?
This pain might be the seed of a new hope. I'm not clicked into the game.
What do you mean?
If this world can't be changed, then maybe it's time to take a different path. Even if it's nothing like before. Just like how I chose to change myself.
You changed yourself? What kind of change was that?
I started over.
That sounds intriguing. I wonder if each of us can change in that way. I've gained more than I imagined from this performance.
Okay, I heard such a good piece of music.
But it's still not good enough. I want to include the voices of the past, making that history a true part of it.
When this place is truly complete, I'll come back. When this piece is truly complete,
Is
I'll
that
come
a
back.
promise?
Yes, no matter where I am, I'll return. Every promise matters. Once I make one, I'll see it through, no matter the cost. I was clicked into the game, come on.
Alright. I'll be waiting for you then. I'll save you a VIP seat next time. Besides, I also want to hear more stories about how you started over.
I've gotten this French onion chip dip at Walmart the other day. I've eaten almost half of it.
Led me to a friend.
Be
He
careful
understood the true emotions
with
woven
how much
into
you
my
eat,
music.
man. Especially those processed
So,
foods.
the friend she mentioned. Was it me? And the one she's been waiting for is also me. No, that doesn't seem right. Did we really meet at this concert? It could have been an illusion she created on purpose, not something that really happened. With a gem at stake, this could be her attempt to throw me off.
I hope this special day brought you happiness.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Heated rivalry? No?
Thank you. I'm happy. This reunion is an unexpected surprise.
Today was just grand. We sailed together, watched a play, and even had our own little concert by the road.
Yes, it was just like the old days.
Damn, I just wanted that side quest. No.
How many people were cheering for us?
I'm sorry, but I cannot let her remain for too long.
I once bowed before the divine, a servant in its name, offering my faith in return for those I loved. Yet the divine remained silent, watching as fools took my abilities as a free elixir. I once sought science, surrendering my own flesh and blood to prove resurrection was more than a dream. But I was deceived, used as a mere material in their pursuit of immortality. I once turned to the people, asking if the wave-worn phenomenon had ever cradled life. But I was cursed, branded a harbinger of doom by the terrified. So I begged no more. I sought in silence. Again and again, failure upon failure, loss upon loss. Until today. Until you let me see Triss.
A fleeting moment, yes. But this is only the beginning. You seek to start over, don't you? Then make full use of your power. Survive. Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of humans. Make her last longer than she did yesterday. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Time will creep forward to the last syllable of recorded time until the day she's more real, more joyful than ever before. Until the day Leia drives with you to another concert. Until the day old Aeschylus rehearses by your side once more. Until the day you voice the apology you denied your mother all these years. Even a fragile civilization deserves the right to grow. And you, Frolova.
I'm not liking this dude. This dude's a
Ahead
dick.
will be long, grueling. Such is the nature of any righteous cause. Fear not. We will walk it with you. The resources, the knowledge, technology, all will be yours. You have met the others. Though our pasts differ, our goal remains one and the same.
So he's the person that recruited her into the Fraxidus.
Then, from this moment on, I walk with you. I will spend endless years. I will pay the heaviest price. I will silence all distractions. I will wield everything at my disposal to bring back the light.
Welcome to the Fraxidus.
You're too sharp.
A shift in melody means a change. That's what you taught me.
You're truly one to leave mixed emotions.
You're fully recovered, aren't you?
From operating the orchestration mechanism, to wielding tacit discords at will, to opening the gateway to the beyond by yourself. It seems that your recovery is in sync with the merging between you and the beyond.
And yet, there's no reason for you to raise your blade against me. Not now. The gem is no longer in the beyond. If we are to retrieve it from Fenrico, we must work together.
After you just tried to trap me?
The modulated melody failed to play its part. And so once again, the choice is yours.
It just disappeared.
That piece. Did I really hear it before?
Whether it's real or not, it changes nothing. That is... Hurry.
Okay. Back at it again.
What significance will you grant them?
I am the first, yet shall be the servant of all.
Is that the Dark Tide?
It didn't work.
I remain here to guide the lost and bring true peace to Raguna.
Fenrico can summon the Dark Tide creations? From among the faithful, a powerful harbinger shall arise, bringing both life and annihilation to the Dark Tide into this world. He's the harbinger.
Where is rejoicing? Are we there yet?
Boss fight, boss fight, boss fight.
The gem's power grows.
Salvation, ascension, and unity. This will be the one true path.
Holy summon. Go may cast Holy Summon to summon divine envoys at his command and start channeling Retribution. When Furico casts Holy Summon, Perlova will charge up to counter the incoming Retribution. Defeating the divine echoes ensures that the Perlova's charge up remains uninterrupted and allows her to generate a remnant field that defends resonators against Retribution. After Retribution ends, Perlova will counter Fenrico, lowering his vibration strength. If the remnant field could not be generated, Retribution will deal massive amounts of damage to any resonator.
None shall stand in my path.
Bad timing.
Intrigue absolute. Rejoicing.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment.
Do keep up. The soul, never entombed.
The faithful shall not falter. By faith shall their souls be preserved. Thou shalt walk in my statutes and keep mine ordinances.
Wind calls, waves follow.
Hark, O breath of the winds. Bow thee down and yield, ye lost souls.
Cadence, halt. Witness blossoms in wilt. We wither together.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face
Faithful shall not falter. By faith shall their souls be preserved.
I'm liking this boss fight.
Thou shalt walk in my statutes and keep mine ordinances.
Hopefully this helps. Bad timing.
Ah, god damn it, right in the middle of a boss fight, really?
The soul, never entombed.
The faithful shall not falter. By faith shall their souls be preserved.
What?
Thou shalt walk in my statutes and keep my ordinances. Hark, O breath of the winds, bow thee down and yield ye.
Craft did it, not me. Uh-huh.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will fade. I am the tempest. Wind rises.
Do keep up. Witness blossoms in yields.
Fenrico, stop! The Thenodian is using you! You are the harbinger of the dark tide!
Absurd! I stand against it. How could I ever be his puppet? O Sentinel, return the souls in darkness to this world. Let all wills be made one.
The gem is fleeing into the dark tide.
Buy the right white screens, come on.
My predecessors. What you taught. The path born of injustice.
Hi, Shamir. Yeah, stream's doing alright. We're a really interesting part of the story right now.
No. Even with the body perished, hope and salvation shall endure. Righteous one, please save Rinicita's souls from the paradise.
Your plan won't work.
Says the one who hasn't witnessed the years, the failures, the countless attempts I've made. What gives you the audacity to pass such judgment?
You've already tried everything. Can't you see? The path you're on only leads here, nowhere beyond.
Among thousands of paths, surely one will lead me back to them. And even if I'm wrong, I fear not starting over. I've done it time and time again.
What meaning is there in chasing something that's neither realistic nor attainable?
I know they're there.
I saw them in the beyond.
Those fading reverberations did not and cannot return to life. No matter how long you hold onto their frequencies, the result will be the same. The villagers are dead. What you've created are tacit discords. If you continue turning the entire town into that, you're not creating a paradise. You're creating a hell.
The villagers are dead. So, you saw them in their human form. Then how can you claim my goal is unattainable?
Your goal is the one that the Fraxidus gave you. I've seen them in the beyond, in tranquility.
It's what they forced on you. And the Triss you saw? Fleeting, unstable, an illusion. And yet, you still believe everything they say can become real.
The Fraxidus showed me a way forward. Even if they have their own motives, even if we're only using each other, I care not. If they can help me take this step, then another step may follow, and another. No matter how steep the price, I'll pay it, step by step, until I reach the end I seek. Love, sincerity, compassion, trust. What you and your cronies hold dear is but a jest to the Fraxidus. No bond lasts forever. Without true loyalties, there can be no betrayal, no deceit. I no longer buy into such illusions. After all, even if you believe with all your heart, even if you wait patiently at a crossroads, the one you're waiting for may have long since forgotten you. Forgotten the promise they swore to keep. I waited for a long time. I won't wait anymore. What was once an unforgettable encounter between us can now be the thread that weaves a paradise for them.
You've gone too far.
You're one to talk. How amusing. You, with your long life and its endless possibilities, still choosing to start over, even at the cost of all your memories. The irreplaceable bonds, the emotions that make us human, are the brightest lights and most precious treasures in our fragile existence.
What do you mean by that? Reanimation. What do you mean by that?
What madness. What cruelty. What impossible goal would drive you to cast them all aside? You've gone further than I ever could. Perhaps you believe more than I do, that only in endless time can true eternal perfection arise. That only then will a brave new world arrive. We walk different paths, yet in the end, we are both driven by the same madness. Why argue who's fallen further? The only difference is that you've forgotten it all.
You never understood the true value of human life.
Nor have you stepped beyond the boundary that death has placed upon the human soul.
our cooperation ends here.
So, this is our finale.
Sorry.
Come home.
I don't know. I don't know why that was the choice, but I think she's dead.
Fenrico spoke of a paradise. What does it mean? And save Rinicita's souls? Was he pointing to the source of the anomaly in Rinicita?
I don't know. Also, welcome back. We'll pack from the ads over on Twitch. Hopefully I'll get any AI generated ones.
Not loud, but deep. I deserve them. Soon, it will gather enough strength to herd the people and drown Rinicita beneath the dark tide.
Fenrico.
The gem isn't the true heart of the problem. The false journey
Don't
in paradise has created an illusion of everlasting peace, hiding the real source of the catastrophe.
What will you do?
I will remain here to stem the dark tide's spread. Now, I can sense it clearly. The fluctuations from the paradise are not in Raguna, but in Septimont. I cannot reach that far. I must rely on you to go, find, and solve the crisis there. Only then can those who abandoned their faith save their homeland.
That was exhausting. I can't believe it. That gate sent me to some lab so far away. Finally made it back. So, what happened after that? Did we win?
No. Praxis got away with the gem.
What? What should we do now? Let's track him down.
Not now. There's something more important.
Huh? What's the bigger deal?
We were after the gem to find the source of the anomaly in Rinicita. Now we have a better lead. The journeying paradise. That might also explain why the Fraxidus took the gem and what they're really after. We'll head to Septimont to uncover the truth. Maybe it's time we spoke with the F-War.
Oh, alright. Are we heading back now?
Still have to tie up loose ends here. Why are you touching the flower? Once I dreamt that we were dear to each other. I woke to find that we were strangers.
My dear Everine, come home in here. Come dance with me in the rosy haze of yesterday. Reverie, don't drift away, please. Keep me here in your warm embrace. I'll trade anything for you for one more day.
Interesting.
I'll perfume dreams with scent of flowers and summer breeze.
Rinicita 2. That was the end of that act. Damn.
Is the love more real when we whistle through the fields?
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
We submitted a full report on everything that happened in the Fabricatorium of the Deep. We had to pull some overtime to get it done, but it was worth every minute. After all, this is a major issue. It concerns the safety of all of Rinicita. Don't worry, go ahead and investigate over in Septimont. Briguna has us on its side. Hey? I watch the moon. I let I run my mood. Can't stop thinking of you. Me confused, but okay. Guessing you don't know Ticket. God damn it, Ticket. Oh. I don't know that one. Quickly. Convene hasn't changed. I can do a 10 pull. We'll do one real quickly because I'm gonna have to.
Quit the chit chat. Tell me what you need and I'll make it for you, provided your descriptions are reasonable.
Oh, there's Mortafali. What did I do? I've done none. Oh, Jesus Christ, I have so many. I have 3, so let me buy 7. Because then I can leave 6. You never assigned shit.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward.
Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
We still have a long journey ahead of us. Let's press on. We still have a long journey.
Yeah, I didn't. Huh, okay. It's just a little event thing. Got it. These are all permanent events too. Oh. Okay, well, there's the all out towards the peaks of prestige stuff too. And then there's the title defense. Okay, real quickly, I gotta go use the bathroom. So I'm gonna do a quick pause. I'm gonna go play some music. And I'll be right back. And I am back. Alright. I am back. Break. We still got a good 30 minutes before our next ad break, which is good. Remember, quick friendly reminder, if you have not interacted with the stream in a little bit, to interact so that you can be counted as an actual viewer and not as a bot. Where the hell even am I? Sword in the sun.
I wonder if the unrest here has spread to Raguna. I'd better return and check it out.
Oh, it's physically forcing me to teleport, huh?
Achoo! The smell here is kind of weird.
What if you identify as a bot? Then I don't know. you're kind of screwed. This must be the entrance to the Lost Beyond.
Wait! It feels alive.
Alive?
I know that sounds odd, but I mean, whatever's on the other side is pulsing along to the beat of someone's life. It's kind of faint, but it's definitely a part of a person's frequency.
For Lobos.
Hey, what was that thing you were holding? It smelled exactly the same as this place.
You mean her baton? It seems like the Beyond is now completely merged with her. If you can feel the pulse of life in the Beyond, it means she's still alive.
Okay, I just gave the place a good sniffing. Only some leftover energy. Nothing smells wrong.
Will we go in there? If we go in there, will she know?
Maybe. It's kind of like we're walking right into someone's thoughts.
Since it's harmless, we'll leave it be for now. Yeah, because this is a thing. This is not where we're meant to be. We need to head here. Okay. Not perfect. We're not far from it.
Muggy day. Sky's gloomy, air's all wet. Oh, man. At least let me finish my sentence. Ugh. Ugh. Cold, cold, cold. Oh.
Hot meals should warm you right up.
Oh, right. I'm famished. We barely had a bite sprinting all the way here from Raguna. Whoa! Pinch me! This is a feast and a half! Hey, Rover. So, we did bring enough money, right? I mean, we kind of rushed out without grabbing anything.
Oh, that? Don't worry. Money's not an issue. Augusta made sure we're covered. All our food and lodging here in Septimont is billed straight to the F-Force Palace. But I think the owner might have overdone it a little.
Hey, deeper
Better
voice
get
matcher
used to it.
VA.
You're the champ of the Great Aegon. And you know me. If food's on offer, I'll be a scoffer. Yeah, no leftovers, guaranteed. Free stay, free meal. The Zephyr really knows how to treat guests. Maybe we should, you know, hang around a bit longer. This smells amazing.
Abby, what do you think Imperator wants me to find? If Cardathia is right, the last clues should be somewhere on the Sanguis Plateaus. We're so close to the finish line, just one step away. But our pace is slowed.
Relax. We're already back in Septimont. What's the rush? I remember Lupa said there's this weird blight cloud hanging over the Sanguis Plateaus. And when the high tide, or whatever, rolls around, all the gladiators go there to hunt tacit discords. Wait, is the high tide coming up soon? The Aphra's invite did say something about a big hunt. Huh, that reminds me. Aren't we supposed to meet her today?
A messenger came this morning. Augusta is dealing with an emergency, so our meeting's postponed. It looks like it'll be a while. An unexpected change. It's throwing everything off course. I don't like the feel of it. And why me for this hunt? If it's about the Great Aegon, the messenger said none of the other gladiators were invited.
Who knows? Maybe she just wants to test her strength against you. Typical Septimontian, right?
You think so? I've only met her a few times, but I doubt she acts on such simple impulses. And as the F4, can she really thoughtlessly do whatever she wants?
Guessed from afar, you possess eyes as clear as crystal. But what troubles you so that eyes once
Who the
bright
fuck are
as
you?
the Highland sky now darken with rolling clouds? A warrior who walks the blade's edge does not falter over trifles. The clouds, if I may guess, are cast from the throne. At the peak of Capitolini Hill, Beneath the pale walls of the Ephes Palace, secrets lie buried. And the most intricate among them are those born from the pursuit of power. Even one as honorable as the Epher must learn when to be ruthless. In Septimont, a city forged in iron and blood, anyone who seeks the throne without knowing the cost is no better than a lamb marching to the butcher's knife.
And you are?
I am Nestor, a traveling poet.
Oh, another one?
The rains in Septimont never seem eager to leave this season. So then, if you are curious about the effort, then allow me to say that nothing would honor me more than to offer even a modest service to the champion of the great Aegon.
Wait, how do you know he's the champion? And all that stuff about the F-Word, too. Oh, your eyes. Were we talking too loud?
To see and to hear are but two of the many ways to perceive. Trusting the senses is a habit, a natural expedience, but not the only option. Truth be told, I've been gathering inspiration for my next epic, and its protagonist is none other than Augusta, the Epher of Septimont. That's why I speak of her with some familiarity. I have a feeling your tale with her will soon be written. And knowing more about those who walk alongside you is rarely without its benefits.
And tell me about Augusta.
Augusta. A girl of humble birth, a resonator of modest talent, a commoner without noble patronage. And yet, from the den of wolves that is Septimont City, she rose and eventually claimed her place. Just like the burning sun was once a cloud of dust.
Rinicita 2, Siege. Dear guests from afar, do follow me in the near forgotten stories. Into the near forgotten stories of Augusta, but simply telling it might be a bit dull. What are you trying to do? What methods do you have in mind? Perhaps having the listener become the protagonist of such stories might be a good option. This should add a more immersive touch to the sounds and images you've yet to hear and see. At this moment, you are Augusta. You shall receive her past, face the same choices she once made, thus please forget your name for now. Ow! Are we role-playing? Of course! Augusta's story is already written. No matter what choices you would make, they will not alter our reality. Yet be wary. Fate is fickle, and a misstep can lead to a swift end. Weigh your choices carefully. Her past decisions may not have always been the best. Well then, let the story begin. Set aside the complex thoughts and let me sing the epic of a young girl, Augusta. Take a deep breath. A gentle and warm light brings to blur your vision, and you slowly close your eyes. When it clears, a small, frightened girl clutching a sword stands amidst the ruins. A group of solemn Septimontian gladiators stand guard around her. Hey kid, are you alone? Don't be afraid. We know what the Dark Tide did to your home, and we're here to help. Timidly observe the man in front of you. Boldly observe the man in front of you. Different choices will change the corresponding stats values. Health. Alright. You must be hungry. Here, this should be enough to keep you from starving for now. Take the food offered by the gladiator. Refuse the food offered by the gladiator. Take it. We can take you to Septimont City. It's not safe here. We don't know when the next disaster will strike. Staring at these ruins won't change anything. Even if you rebuild these walls 1,000 times, they'll never hold against the Dark Tide. You don't have the strength to stop it. Bring your sword and come with us. Gliders shake their heads and pat your shoulder. Oh. Follow them. Look back at the ruined village. Oh, remember to maintain the stats balance. The story ends if a stat drops to 0. Ooh. Story chapter is complete once the corresponding goal isn't met. Reach 100. Okay. And then you choose to leave the village. The gladiator's words revealed a bitter truth. You lack the strength to protect the home you are leaving behind in your travels. You engage with the gladiators. Stay quiet. Following the gladiators, you arrive in the city of Septimont by ship. You wave them goodbye after arriving at the central square. Meanwhile, you notice the square is crowded with citizens. Show your awe of the city. A poster of the gladiators Aegon is pinned to the wooden board. The air is filled with heated chatter about the upcoming match. Draw closer to the crowd. The gathering people push you towards the crowd. You must know Septimont reveres strength. Here, only the victor reigns. That is a law older than the city itself. You notice the passion-filled eyes of the Septimontian. You notice the stain in the eyes of this Septimontian. Eat or be eaten, such is the way of the city. To survive, you'll have to find your bite and seize the crown with your own teeth. You cannot stop thinking about their conversation. You realize the gladiators are the very symbol of the strength in Septimont. If there's a way to dominate the arena, maybe you'll find the strength you're looking for. Tear down the poster and walk away from the crowd. Quietly leave the crowd. As you leave, you notice that 3 words stand out in the inconsistent chatter: identity, status, and talent. They seem to be an essential part of gladiating. There are always those commoners who view the Arion as a mere boring display of butchery. But we're hardly entertained by the sight of rats shrieking in the dirt. What we crave is true magnificence, a warrior who can make roses bloom from blood. Want to have a little bet on how many Miji rats are going to try for the Argon this year? Them and their stench be sinking up the place. Ignore the words. Ignore the words. You're determined to step into the arena. The rules demand a mentor at your back. Someone to keep death from claiming you on the first day, and perhaps even teach you to see the fight throughout the end. After hitting several dead ends, you eventually come across Kato. Kato is a retired gladiator star, but takes a few proteges. So what do you want? So you want to join the Argon, you say? Why don't you start by telling me a little about yourself? You recall the discussions about gladiators, identity, status, and talents. People in the city of Sentimont seem to value these more than anything. You choose to speak honestly about your past, lie about your past, speak honest. Accepting fate. The dark tide took you home, and you came to Sentimont seeking strength. Is that so? You've got some metal, but that's not gonna cut it here. Go home. People like you always show up with nothing but fancy dreams, only to see them crushed and trampled. I've seen enough of idiots like you. Ooh, what now? Still here, are you? You think your stubbornness will change my mind? Pathetic. Alright then. Let's have a duel. Land one strike and you win. If you manage that, I'll teach you how to be a true gladiator. This duel here is your entrance trial. Accept the duel after a great deliberation. Accept the duel without hesitation. Blades met in the sharp clash. Kato moves with practice ease. You are quickly defeated. Strengthless. Strengthless. Do you realize how weak you are? Which is why I'm seeking power. Which is why I want to become a gladiator. Do you really know who you're fighting against? Can you really best me? You can't. Now, how do you plan to end this? Challenge them again the next day. Back for round 2 already? Country rats like you sure are as pestering as the city folks you say are, huh? Fun. Just like the last time, you aren't much of a challenge for Kato. You're swiftly beaten once again. Go back. This is not your path. Continue to challenge them on the next day. Too slow, too weak, or foolish. Swings only bring smiles to your enemies. Then I'll be faster, then I'll be stronger. Is that your best? How naive. Well, I guess a rat like... Why am I switching through so much? I guess a rat like you... rat like that lives in the dark is never meant for the sun. Checkmate. You've lost. Challenge him on the 4th. Still not ready to give up? Why don't you sell your sword? It'll get you some food at least. You stand before Kato again, dragging your exhausted body nearly at your limit. I can still fight. I'm about to collapse. I can still fight. The wind swept up by the blade whispers pass. And you're suddenly home. Soft sunlight cascades on the great oaks, leaves, and you hear your friends' laughter, your parents' gentle calls. But in the very next breath, a bone-deep chill engulfs you. That touch. You know it all too well. Thoughts race across your mind, and your hand instinctively grip the sword hilt. I won't surrender. I cannot stop here. Training Gladiator. You seize your opportunity. You seize the opening and land a hit on Kato. Kato hands you his sword and turns to leave. Hola, Kato. In Santamont's arena, the victor claims the weapon of the defeated, a symbol of conquest. This sword is yours now. Victor. If you are determined to bite off that crown, do not fall before you get there. Augusta. That's your name, isn't it? Yes. The moment you step into the arena, you will lose this name. The specters may brand you with a number, a symbol, or even the name of some wild beast. I have no other choice. And only the last one standing has the right to reclaim their true name. But then all will be chanting your name, Augusta. You'll have to conquer their hearts and win their appraisal. Even without identity, status, and talents. Tell me, will I see that day? I'll make the crowd cheer. I'll make them know my true name. Training Sweat Samara. 6 shot. Right here. New arrival in the big city. Chapter 1. New arrival in the big city completed.
Fail enough times, and you might eventually succeed. Should we call it resilience? Or mere stubbornness? Or perhaps, for a girl who has lost everything, there was never a second option. She had no one to trust but herself, and naught but a blade to hold. And yet, as the first stanza of an epic, this is nothing extraordinary. Since the lament, across the scorched lands of Solaris, I've heard this story repeat itself, again and again. Greatness. Yes, our era has certainly seen it. But true greatness is never found on the first page of a story. Courage, glory, and honor. Such immortal virtues have been etched in tablet and stone. They are never forged overnight. Light as a thread, elusive as the wind, they weave themselves into every twist of fate, tangling with every insignificant choice we make.
What's wrong, Abby?
I don't know. It's just unbelievable. The Augusta he's talking about, and the F where we saw in the arena. No way they're the same person.
A girl far from home, arriving in the city upon Capitolini Hill in pursuit of strength. No title, no status, no wealth. I doubt anyone at the time could have imagined her rising to where she is now.
No. There might be one.
Do you mean Kato? Do you believe Kato
Because you just
handed
got
her
play the
that
game?
final victory on purpose? And that his scathing words were a test of her?
Not you. Maybe he had long grown tired of that corrupt system.
Then Kato must have been an idealist to place his faith in a girl with nothing to her name. Now, why don't we keep this question in mind and see where the story leads us?
No. No. If you can't take a joke, don't open the door for me to make one. Interesting. You're very defensive, so no, it wasn't. No. I pick up the blazing sun. 300 willpower. Dawn breaks with a pale glow. A month has already passed under the Gato's training, and today the grind continues. Stick to the training schedule. A little rest won't hurt. I'll go later. You arrive at the training site, repeating the same moves over and over again. Has begun to wear on your patience. You know some gladiators training in moves you've never seen before. You decide to peek into their training, so focus and keep training on your own. You reflect on your training. As always, you alone, facing the wooded post. Patching yourself up over and over. Door and push through. Day slips by. The gladiator's Argon runs near. Today, Gato will give you one final lesson. I've done all I can to prepare you. Now you're on your own. The training ends today. Is this the graduation ceremony? Here's my final task for you. Tell me, why do you want to become a gladiator? What pulls you to all this training? Through all this training? You already know my answer. You already know the answer. Never forgotten. Nice! I have not touched Overwatch, and I don't plan on retouching it unless I am paid. Your ideal has never altered since you left home. To be strong enough to protect others, you meet Gato's gaze, and he reads the answer in your eyes. Forgot all your things. I remember my true ambition. In the meantime, a flicker of desire crosses your eyes. You recall Kato's words from when this all started. By then, all will be chanting your name, Augusta. You'll have to conquer their hearts and win their applause. This season is fun. The only reason why I hop back on. You'll have to conquer the hearts and win their applause even without identity, status, and talents. Tell me, will I see that day? I will make it happen. You're aware that sponsors of the Gladiators Argon are mostly nobles and wealthy merchants. Figures beyond your reach, except, perhaps, the underground arena. There's What do you mean? What? What is it? They're all top of the line. And merchandise I got here. Care to take a look? Like products on display, you and a few other gladiators standing in the middle of the underground arena, scrutinized by nobles and wealthy merchants in the stands. What? One by one, those beside you are chosen and escorted away. Volunteer yourself. I should have looked at the other options. I thought it was going to be continuous. The audience cast their eyes in your direction, however, all you receive is constant laughter in return. Homeroom. Ooh. These laughs, so they really did have a hand in that disaster. The rot in the high places also played a part in your home's ruin. Dark tide alone did not destroy your home. When the dark tide struck, those with power and wealth continued their life in indulgence and luxury. The might of the gladiators' existence only to serve their desires. Then you answer the shatter. You swear to shatter these rules. The fire of anger ignites in your chest. Well, well, a village girl with such unremarkable forte, dreaming of power and strength. I can't remember the last time someone had a joke of this amusing. Show them your sword. Try, and you'll see. What can you offer? Prancing around like a circus clown and scrambling for your life so we can all have a good laugh? Or do you think playing innocent will win your favor? Don't underestimate me. Anyone interested in this one? After all, watching the weak struggle is always a fine source of entertainment. You bear a smile, a small anticipation that someone will pick you. Chilling glare. Entertainment, you say? Hey, it's something about strength defines worth. You shouldn't be so quick to judge a gladiator who offers herself. Ah, you lucky bitch. I had fish sticks and fish fillets and fries. I really wanted chicken tendies. You can't just say you're gonna go make some chicken tendies and not offer any. You turn your view towards the voice, with heavy steps and well-dressed old-school noble walks down from the stands towards you. It smells of rotten stench. It's unlike the smell of rats as the Septimontians had put it, but a foul odor of power and wealth. Yeah, I would like some. Can't really drop them off, but I mean, you can put a picture in the Discord. There is a foods channel. Silently clutch your fists. You frown as the old school noble. Silently clutch your fists. I engage only in profitable ventures. To stand in the arena, you must prove your worth. I have 3 trials for you. Survive them, and we may speak further, brave young lady. Ah. You accept the noble's trials. Though trials is too fine a word. It's too fine a word for something intended only to break you. Head to the trial grounds. Outside the walls of Sentiment City lives a wasteland plagued by a dark tide, your homeland. During home, you can't help but feel sentimental. It's now different from the home you remember. They say a ferocious lion beast corrupted by the dark tide prowls deep within the cave. Now common blade can cut through their skin. Your first initial trial is to slay the beast. The noble, however, decides to strip you of all equipment, but a dull sword. Dull sword is more than enough. The mountain trial wins like a serpent. Or the mountain trial whines like a serpent. Among the charred trees, stumps, dozens of bleached skeletons lie scattered. You suspect you're getting close as you continue forward against the unpleasant smell. When the first ray of sunlight split the clouds, a cave revealed itself, breathing death. Before you get a clear picture of the cave, a crushing force presses down upon you. Try to break free. Who are you? Shh, get down. You're trying to get yourself killed. Hold your breath or you'll learn it. You turn around and see a hunter. Just then, a massive beast roars and walks past where you are hiding. Keep your head down. I should have done the other thing. After the lion beast has left, you apologize to the hunter. It was thanks to him the beast did not notice you. Going by those clues, you accepted not to gladiator, eh? Yeah, I just used to be like you. Lost a big match, got tossed by the nobles, and ended up in this. We're nothing but their playthings. The skills honed. Welcome back, pack from the ads over on Twitch. Hopefully y'all didn't get any crappy AI generated ones. I'm gonna have to real quickly go and grab what just fell, because that was my phone charger that just fell. Starve yourself tomorrow. You should still eat something tomorrow. The skills honed for battle are now merely tools for survival. Septimont has abandoned the strength it desperately needs. You pity such reality. Ask the hunter what you should do. Ask the hunter about the lion beast. Only a madman will go after that lion. I know what I'm doing. I have my reasons. His words are rough, but he eventually tells you everything he knows. You bid the hunter farewell and make preparations for the hunt. To gain more knowledge of your prey, you choose to silently observe the lion beasts in the following days. Why can't you? After a few days, you manage to grasp an overall behavior pattern of the lion beast. Thus, you march towards the deep cave. Deep within the cave's dark embrace, you tread softly. Then a sudden dread freezes your steps. Between the flickering torch flames and the monster's shape appears. I don't know what that is. A sudden dread freezes your steps. Between flickering torch flames, a monstrous shape appears, the lion beast. Fire from the nether dances amid its golden mane, while claws like scythes tear wounds in the earth. Draw the sword and strike the lion beast. Attain distance and swing your sword. In time, my friend, in time. As you expected, your sword fails you, and it's ineffective against the lion. Before you can take a breath, the lion's thunderous roar storms you again. You decides you quickly analyze the cave's environments, dodge its attack, and search for a weak point. For the lion beast pounces at you, you slash with all your strength and reach the stalactite above. Into the stalactite above. It crushes down into the lion's gasping jaws. Still has the fight. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. You land on its neck. It lunges to seize you, but your swift dodges force its claws into a deadly knot around its throat. Seeing your chance, you give a final pull, and the beast strangles itself in a frantic struggle. Finally. The trial has ended, and you drag your exhausted body towards the stream. Clear water cascades down into the mountain valley, and the dense forest slumbers quietly in nature's cradle. You rinse your blood-stained hands in the water. The clear stream slowly turns red. The birds scatter and the fish vanish. You sense the forest is unease at your presence. Are they afraid of my power? Are they afraid of me? The critter's panic plunges you into your reflection. For the first time, you realize that power can instill fear. Still somewhat shaken. There are more power. No time to rest. You approach the nobleman again. He imposes the second trial upon you. I know full well the next one will be easy, but what is it this time? Killing a mad beast is hardly an achievement. I'm sure you are aware. Girl, and all that warriors of Septimonth have 2 lives. Gyarados seemed to mention this before. One by their parents, and the other by their sword. You may consider the sword is a gladiator's hand as their life in the arena. For your second trial, bring me 100 lives. Yes, prove to me you're worthy of standing in the arena. Calmly accept. To get the admission pass for the Argon, you start the second trial. Day after day, though you fight gladiators of sentiment as your reputation grows, so do the spectators. They don't care who you are, but only want to see when you will fail. Look at this girl. Didn't think she will get as many wins as she did. Just look at the size of her. How will she even carry any swords? Focus on the opponent before you. You have grown used to this kind of noise. And the deafening cheers numb your fatigue. Your sword now rests against your opponent's throat. Suppress your desire to kill. One by one, the gliders you've challenged grow in numbers. Those you've defeated kneel before you, offering their swords, symbolizing their honor with both hands. Steadily plant the opponent's sword in the ground. Even in Septimont, there is a limit to opponents that prove a challenge to you. Eventually, you'll need to seek out tougher challengers. You have targeted Victor, a frequent champion of the Argon from one of the noble houses. Do you have any idea who Victor's father is? His lordship is the largest sponsor of the Argon. Power, wealth, those aren't things brute strength can rival. Victor has the best mentor, the finest weapon. Oh, so what? The house behind Victor comes with you an offer, a perfect job and a substantial fortune if you walk away from the duel. Rip the contract. You reject the bribe without a second thought, humiliated the noble's servant. Noble's servant slips curses in your face. Say nothing and avoid any altercations. Respond calmly. You arrogant country peasant. Do you know what it means to refuse a noble? Then you shall suffer for your arrogance when the time comes. Don't expect any pity, as you won't be getting any. I, the second side, the servant. It's a coin. The second silences the rambling servant and tear up the contract. Let's go. There's no point in talking sense into an arrogant fool. Well, again, I'd appreciate it if you don't waste too much of my time in the arena. They throw a bag of credits as a way to humiliate you, following it up with sarcasm and mocking gestures to attempt to overwhelm you with their pride. With the same insults, you feel nothing. The day arrives, Victor accepts your challenge with his honor of nobility as the stake. You remember well the haughty look he wore, but a few days prior. But the nobles wield only words, not swords. Victor knows nothing about swordsmanship. You easily defeat the weak, incompetent Sikon. And casually... Hey! Thank you! Thank you for the pets. Easily defeat the weak and incompetent. Sikon and casually lift his pretty helmet with the tip of your sword. Hi Shamir, I see you over on TikTok. Thank you for the likes on live. Felt like being nice. Oh, for once? Okay. Stare at the watching nobles with contempt. Approach the nobles' seats. I have won. I have achieved it without wasting your time. Do you see? Your gilded lies shatter before real strength. Toss the helmet back to bed. Don't sully my hands. Buke isn't here. They have been long gone. Literally everything else you have done has been cheese slaps or cat slaps to me tonight. I'm not talking about ever, I'm just talking about tonight. The crowd erupts in cheers and applause. The nobles, unable to deny your triumph, lower their heads. You return to the lodging to count your trophies. 99 swords. They were deserved. How were they deserved? 99 opponents defeated. Now only one life is left to claim. Most gladiators have a long feared your reputation and dare not challenge you except one. Aerodel, the rising star of the underground arena. Unlike you, he was born with powerful forte. He is undoubtedly the king of the arena. I always end up talking to myself. Yeah, Shamir, that tends to happen with on the TikTok side. The sword, tempered by countless battles, is no less sharp. Talents no longer matter to me. Because you hurt me. How did I hurt you? Amidst the endless chanting of the name Adriel, you arrive as promised. Even the old school noble is present this time. As always, spectators crowd the arena. Your opponent has, by hurting me. Okay, so you have no defense. That's all that says. Your opponent's towering physique dwarfs yours. His crushing presence his crushing presence brings to mind the fearsome lion beast. After several challenge exchanges, you notice something unusual. The floor is too slippery to gain a foothold, as Adriel's armor is unusually heavy. Yeah. You're all too familiar with the noble's despicable tricks. Where's the thing? Keep calm. You then shift your pace, luring Adriel into the very trap meant for you. After a few more rounds, his steps grow loose, his reaction sluggish. Seize the opportunity. Now's your chance. His sword stops just before the neck of Satamon's strongest gladiator. The entire arena falls silent, and almost immediately, the crowd erupts in applause. Stab, stab, stab. What? Kill, kill, kill. Now? Closes his eyes and accepts his fate. Let's leave it there. In front of you, everyone's watchful eye. You only take Adriel's sword. You then bow towards the audience before turning to leave. You feel the people's gaze. You just feel a sense of relief. Do then shut your pans is what I heard at first. Oh, no, auto-corrected. Hey, what's with the bonk? Live, live, live. Leave the cheers behind you. Next day you arrive before the old school noble with 100 lives. 100 swords. Ariel is merely made of Septimon's flesh. Septimonian flesh? Above him stands a far greater force. Ready for the third trial, power beyond any Septimontian. The third trial is to earn the blessing of Erzinosia, the Lioness of Glory. Never planned to let me pass the trial. I know Aristonia, yeah, it has never tasted defeat. People say it's a peak no humans can ever reach, the last wall of Septimont, but no reason to yield, I accept. In this insurmountable challenge that stirs the twists for victory in your blood, you accept the third trial to confront the guardian of Septimont, Arzinosia. On the eve of the trial, you return to the training grounds once again. While you wait for Kata, you find yourself standing before a familiar wooden post. It has been your most enduring companion in your pursuit for true strength. Pass. Cut it down. Well, not particularly an easy path. Well, not particularly an easy path, is it? Tell me, what did you learn from this path? Strength can still fear, strength can be destructive. Strength brings conquest, such as humanity's oldest rule. Augustar, I will be there for your last trial, and I will call your name for all to hear. I will not stop here. Thank you. Back in your room, you stare blankly at your stacked collection for swords. These trophies symbolize strength and conquest, but how will you know them? How will you show them to the world? You once heard the tale of a legendary gladiator, a warrior who would always fuse their opponent's swords with their own after victory. Now you decide to tread the same path and stand before the smithy. Stop outside the blacksmith's forge. Gaze at the flying sparks from the blacksmith's forge. You wish to demonstrate your strength. Yet, now you still seek to do this with power not of your own. Watching the blacksmith's hammer rise and fall, and seemingly impractical ideal emerges. Proof of honor. In the end, you use your forte. Shamir, you just subscribed. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. And nice job. You caught the Esper. In the end, use your forte to fuse all the swords into one. Hey, now you got the animated emotes. Grip the heavy sword and feel the power. Your forte never stands out among prisoners, but its seemingly insignificant power is enough to be stronger than the forge fire and hammer swings. The day of the final trial has finally arrived. You walk to the arena's center in with your newly forged sword. The bronze horns blare from atop the 12 stone pillars. All eyes are on you. Everyone is eager to witness how a human will rival the strength of Arzanosa. Don't be threatening with a knife now. Don't be threatening with me with a knife. Take a deep breath. Survey your surroundings. Suddenly, a rumbling roar cut through the noise of the crowd. The nobles' banners flutter and fall. A colossal shadow swallows the sunlight around you. Arzanosa appears. Mountainous size catches your eyes. There's a slight ring in your ears. This is what I want to do. Just bonk. It's awake. A noble shrieked. Ursino stands slightly opposite of you. Slowly, its eyes open. Coldly watching you. Rest your hand on the hilt. Focus and stay alert. With a sudden sweep of her tail, the lioness shatters the stone pillar in a roll. You roll aside, apparently dodging and flying debris. Barely dodging and flying debris. I only see myself in chat. What do you mean? There's a sudden sweep in her. A chill sweeps through the tear in the cloud and the tear in the cloth of your left shoulder. Tear in the cloth of your left shoulder. Thought someone else was chatting in here too. Yeah, Shamir's chatting on the Twitch side. Only just recently. You might need to just restart your app. Since you're on Twitch on your phone. Take up a defensive stance. Take the initiative. Defensive stance. I'm a ghost. The screams from the stands are soon drowned by the lioness's roar. The wave of sound and dust rips past your ears. You can taste blood on your lips and tongue. Pain and tend to the wound later. Now I see Ghost. What has my life come to? I don't know. Your second attack comes without warning. You barely have time to react before your sword rises to meet her descending paws. Recall your encounters from previous battles. You managed to withstand the Arzanosa's fierce. Oh god, that is. Oh, stop. Please stop. Please stop. You're taking so much from that. You managed to withstand Arzanosa's fierce attack, and at the moment it withdraws, seize the opportunity to thrust your blade into the ancient crack in its right foreleg. Golden blood spills the arena. Steady your breath. Cement of Arzanosa seizes her attack, her mane brushing against your blood-stained face. Before she lowers her head, the arena shaken with applause. You hear the crowd chant her name and honor. I've gained the lioness's blessing. Your voices, they are. Listen to the waves and cheers. Listen to the waves and cheers. O wise and noble Arzanosa, the mighty guardian of Sentimas, bestow upon her the crown of courage and strength. Walk upon the steps. When these cries of triumph resonate with the earth, we see the fire of humanity blaze across Sentimas. Wave after wave of applause, the Septimontians salute me as I advance. O sun and moon, witness the extraordinary feat. Witness her epic dedication to Septimont. Take another step forward. As the platform rises, you realize that by earning Arsena's blessing, you have been granted a privilege. They're all bowing to me. You are crowned the champion without the great Aragon. Nevertheless, you have already conquered countless gladiators with your strength. When everyone's gaze, glory now bows at your feet. Silence the crowd. Raise your sword. At last, you stand out atop the summit. The champion only. Champion. Only now, with the battle fire colored in your veins. Fire cooled in your veins by your wounds, raise their voices in protest. Do your wounds raise your voices? Their voices in protest. I can barely read half of this because it blends too much. You have shattered the decaying order with strength, and through strength you shall reshape new rules. You shall wield the gladiator's valor and the righteous path. You shall allow no more fragile lives to tremble before death. You shall ensure that your homeland's tragedy will forever be undone. Yet, should these new rules, forged by might, lose their foundation, will they not fall? My eyes hurt from trying to read that shit. Yeah, same. A cold whisper of unease coils in your chest. Well then, no time for pointless pondering now. From this day forward, your sword, your honor, your 2 lives shall serve Septimont. At the summit of Septimont, the specters cheer you on, and the story concludes with a happy ending. Oh god.
Merely the rough shape of a short epic. This is all I can offer about the Airfor. Now, as a listener, what do you make of my narration?
I enjoyed it.
I appreciate your kind words, my generous listener.
Thing about it, I never hit you with a softball. Yeah, because the one time we had... Because we only had gym every few... Like, I think 1 or 2 years in middle school together. And... one of those years... Yeah, I think the one year we were meant to play softball, that's when COVID hit. And we all went into lockdown, so we couldn't do softball, and you were so upset about that because you were told you were going to be one of the captains for the team, those softball teams. He has. Not football, soccer ball though he has.
I am only a humble wordsmith, spinning verses and rhymes. The essence of poetry is granted by those who dare defy their fate. But there is one thing I must confess.
Missed opportunity? Really? I mean, I think I remember. He hasn't given you a concussion yet? Yeah, I'm surprised about that one too. Because a good few of those volleyball hits weren't soft.
Through my words, your knowledge of the Ephor is partial, at best. Poetry can only offer a glimpse of the true story. The reality of people, events, and things slips beyond the grasp of words. I do not belong in the pages of the epic, so I remain confined to the observer's gaze.
Took me a
I
minute
can
to
imagine
learn
events
to
and
control them hits.
emotions
Yeah.
unfold, but I cannot truly
Yeah, it took you more than a minute.
Here's some advice for you, though I hesitate to call it such. If you want the truth of a story, step into it. Become part of it. The opportunity stands before you now. As I've said, the tale between you and Augusta, the hero of Septimont, is only now turning its next page.
Just know exactly what I'm about to do.
It's not difficult to see. Fate flows like the stars, tracing their course. Your destination
You know what
is
I
written
should
in
do?
the steps you take.
You know what? I should deliver a volleyball to you one day just for shits and giggles. You can't see Shamir again.
The rain is passing. I hear it ceasing its symphony upon the earth. It is time for farewells. Before I leave, may I ask you one last question? What is it that has lifted Augusta to the seat of power? What is it that makes a ruler?
Well, I'd say strength. Let's be real. There's no way Augusta could have passed those trials without strength. Rover, what do you think?
Was there undying resolve?
You needn't rush to answer now. Keep it in mind as you continue your journey. When the final chapter is written, the answer will reveal itself. Farewell, my friend. Our paths crossed by fate and by chance. Soon, after this brief encounter, everything about me will be gone with the wind. But you, your epic continues.
Your Excellency, you have indulged her too much. As the priestess, you know is far too unruly in both action and word. It's a disgrace to her title.
Indeed. She entered the palace unannounced, uninvited, and with no decorum. A blatant affront to the authority of the palace.
Same as always. Senators, all she crossed was a doorway. One too insignificant to carry the weight of our authority, or defend anyone's fragile pride.
That was my. I did that.
Let us not forget,
I was testing to make sure
it is
it's
not the
serious.
walls of Capitolini Hill that command fear. It is my will, my sword, and our relentless conquest. I know your fear. You fear a priestess's voice drowning yours, and a rebel challenging the Senate's rules. But listen well. Power does not bow to sycophants, cowering behind their traditions. If you seek power, then step from the shadows. Face me, and prove yourself worthy.
Took you long enough, Augusta.
Handling the senators takes time. You know that. Well, to keep our esteemed priestess from waiting, maybe next time I'll just leave them to their own devices. I'll make sure they record every detail of your feat and relay it word for word
I have to figure that out.
Mother Lilibet. Priestess Iuno, unruly behavior, left Tetragon Temple without permission and trespassed into the Ephor's palace. I wonder, who will lose it first? Lilibet or you?
Let those old foxes report me all they want. If they step into the tetragon left foot first, I'll shoot the left. Right foot first, I'll shoot the right.
Hey, I'm with you on that one. The Senate should be reminded now and then that the Tetragon's kindness is not a reason to take Priestess Yuno lightly.
With it, no.
Why didn't you wait there? I had everything handled. We depart for the hunting ground tonight. If anything changed, you could have reached me by my terminal. You didn't need to come all the way here. I want you free of duty until that day arrives.
You're overthinking it, Augusta. I'm here to see that person. Grandmother Lilibet said his fate is one of unknowable void. Sounds intriguing enough to
I
make
don't know how
time
to
for.
refund you those channel points.
So that's it? Too bad. The ship from Laguna won't dock until tomorrow morning, and we'll be gone by then.
Ugh, what a hassle.
Patience, you know. The warrior has accepted the invitation. So, you'll have plenty of time to meet during the hunt. Is there something else you want to say?
I read Grandma Lilibet's Book of Prophecies. The hunt and our plan, neither end well. Are you sure we should go through with this?
Risk does not trouble me. Peril simply requires greater strength. But really, when did you start caring about the temple's traditions?
O ye faithless of Septimont, the divinity is enraged. Should your ruler defy their will again, doom shall be your fate. Lately, I've been hearing murmurs from the nobles again, about the ancient prophecy from Raguna.
I will admit, those words once carried weight. But when our ancestors crossed the waters and climbed these hills, Raguna's divinity didn't get a seat on the ship. And the priestesses all said the prophecy was incomplete. Only the hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont. Then shall the waters quiet, The tempest still and glory return with the blood of the old king. Do not forget, this is the other half of the prophecy. Fabius, Attilius, Valeria, one after another, these heroes have saved Septimond from the brink of ruin. As long as a hero stands, no disaster can break this eternal city.
What if this time is different? What if ruin is our fate?
Then I will sever that fate with my blade.
What's so amusing?
So, the fearless priestess Iuno can be frightened after all. But it's fine. If you're afraid, don't push yourself. I can handle this alone. Most revered priestess, wait for me in the temple. I shall return victorious.
Frightened. Me? If anything, it's you, trying to shut me out and face it alone. Fine. Go ahead. You'll come back to me sooner or later.
That I can't deny.
I knew it. So you do need me for this hunt.
Thank you. You know.
Why are you saying this?
The storm is coming.
It would be a shame if someone just shut them off.
You know, my friend.
Hi, Beaker.
The best way to greet a storm is to walk straight into it.
Please don't walk straight into me. I don't want that. Okay. We've been streaming for exactly 4 hours. Ow. Eventually that bonk one's gonna be one I'm gonna have to update to be to be a different one, rather it just being on audio. But that is for future me and not for current me. Okay. So they want me. Best way to stop a storm is but not doing that. It'll hurt the ecosystem. Very true. Very true. The game does want me to go down. Oop.
Ooh-wee. Sure is a beautiful day. So, any news from the F4 rover? Or are we still chilling like we've been for the past few days?
Good day, Sir Rover. I am Damien, an attendant in service to the F4's palace. By
Hey, look, not
direct
Paimon.
command,
Yeah.
I have come to deliver you her
Better than
Excellency's
Paimon.
personal letter.
It's Abby.
It concerns a matter of utmost importance.
AKA, not emergency food. Is that the 10 points one? Yeah. Why does it say 20 points? They should say 10 points. No, you used the 0 points one. By 0 points. But I want points. Take the letter.
Ugh, me and my big mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what does it say? Scooch up a bit.
It says Augusta has taken care of everything on her end. She's ready to meet us at the F-Force Palace as agreed. It's most likely something to do with the hunt. We shouldn't keep the F4 waiting. Time to go, Abby.
You mean now? Well, I'll think I'll sit this one out and leave all the heavy stuff to you guys. Chat for as long as you like. Just give me a holler if you need me.
Okay. Sure, you know what? We'll get started on this.
The F-Force Palace is just ahead.
Friendly reminder to anyone who's watching who hasn't interacted in a while to interact with the stream in some way, shape, or form. I know I've been not doing this as often as I should be. But yeah, if you don't want to be counted as a bot viewer, just interact with the stream. There's several ways you can do so, as long as you do something.
Looks like Augusta's already taken care of everything. Let's do this.
No, stop. No. And the fart. I'm gonna update that thing to say Shamir and say user farted.
Impressive. I expected a challenge, but your performance far exceeds what I had imagined. Just as I thought, watching from the Colosseum's balcony is no way to understand a warrior's true spirit. Only by crossing blades can I feel the will to fight pulsing through your veins. Come, Step closer. Laureate of Raguna, champion of Septimont, favored gladiator of Arsinosa. By the honor of these titles, it is only right you stand by my side. I, Augusta, Ephor of Septimont, offer you my highest esteem.
You got a unique way of greeting guests.
Simple and efficient. No need for pleasantries. Here we let our blades do the talking. The Septimont way. I have no doubt that you and I will have plenty of opportunities to get acquainted. But that's not why I called you here today. On my behalf, and that of the Ephor's Palace, I extend my deepest apologies for failing to keep our appointment. I hope this delay hasn't dampened your enthusiasm for the hunt.
It was urgent. No need to apologize.
Tolerant and strong, just as I've heard. Virtues of a true hero. Well then, seeing that your interest still holds, shall we discuss it?
Please.
The hunt. In Septimont's long fight for survival. It holds profound significance. It is both honor and duty. For 100 years, countless gladiators have taken up the hunt and met their end in glory. It is no exaggeration to say that the blood of gladiators still burns in every inch of the Crimson Sanguis plateaus. Our ancestors built the defenses that line those grounds. To this day, they stand as the front line of Septimont's resistance against the Dark Tide. You've surely noticed the lingering blight cloud that hovers over the Sanguis plateaus. Since the first Dark Tide outbreak in Rinicita, that place has become a breeding ground for its horrors. As you've no doubt realized, our prey are tacit discords, born from the Dark Tide. Only those who desecrate Septimont fall beneath the gladiators' blades. The high tide is upon us, and it will be a storm like no other. My hunting party requires unstoppable warriors. Sacrifices are inevitable, but I believe you will be a banner that stands unbroken, Rover.
There are plenty of great gladiators in Septimont. What made you want to invite me on this hunt?
I share your sentiment. Septimont takes pride in its many remarkable gladiators. But you are exceptional. A grand hunt awaits us, and my warriors and I long to do battle alongside a fighter such as yourself. Of course, the will of the extraordinary deserves to be heard. I'd like to know your thoughts on the matter.
I agreed to join your hunt, but I have my own goal to accomplish.
A straightforward answer. I like it. As for this goal of yours...
Share what you've learned about the Sentinel's relic and the journeying paradise.
Ah, yes. yes. The Journeying Paradise. I've heard that laughable name before. A pity the hunt was made to shatter that little fantasy. As for the Sentinel's relic, go to the Earthrend Wedge. It's where the Sentinel Imperator first descended upon the Sanguis Plateaus, and is the epicenter of every hunt to this day. However, due to its significance, not even Septimon's highest officials are permitted near it. But if that is what you wish, say no more. I will make it happen.
You have great trust in me.
The trust I place in you stems from your recognition of my character. I admire your honesty, and I will honor it to the fullest. Only those bound by trust can go the distance together. I look forward to the hunt ahead. It honors me to journey by your side.
When do we leave?
Patience, my friend, is the first step to becoming a hunter. When the storm rages in the skies southeast of Septimont, I will await you at Tempest Cliffs.
Act 8. There we go. That's the start of it. I think I'm going to leave that here.